Hi, this is KD Young.
This is Josh Rucker.
This is the Wealth Effect, where we talk about family, community,
business, and
financial pathology. We've been out of it, bro,
God.
for a minute. Like, I want to apologize, but I kind of don't. Like, I'm sorry that it's been this long.
That's what I'm gonna apologize for. I do apologize.
I do.
For it being this long. I didn't know. We didn't plan on being
life happened, and then on top of that, like when you really are running a business, and like you have other y'all like the people always can understand the problem.
Yeah.
Like if you're a real person, honestly, like if you like a real person living life, you will know you're gonna have ups, downs, but you got to keep that level-headed kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And honestly, I typically take about 30 days from social media and do anything a year. This year was a lot longer. Like, Josh,
half the year.
I'm still off of social media, right?
You haven't been here since October that I noticed.
For real?
Yeah.
How long, bro? It's been that long?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That I noticed.
Oh wow. And it's cool. It's cool. But we back now. We back. I love everyone. Love you too, Josh.
Love you too.
Missed you. All that good stuff. Cause I ain't seen you in a minute. Like you've been MIA. So like
we've been working.
What you been working on? What has Josh been working on since we've been?
Josh has been working on LandCorp. LandCorp is growing. Man, I'm so elated, so excited about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
We offer new services. We got we're starting a tax division.
Cool.
We got tax preparation on a personal and business level. We got I'm building financial literacy courses.
Cool.
Sneak peek. Yeah, stay tuned on that one.
Cool.
Man, I got an app coming. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You're gonna be able to download the app, go into the course. Hey, I need to figure out, how to market on Instagram. Boom, I got a course for you.
So it's gonna be like that.
It's coming. LandCorp Academy. Done.
And that's a dope place to be in, bro. Like I'm happy for you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like for real, like this journey is not one to take lightly. Like
it's not, man, and I take it so seriously, man.
I do too, man. And recently we had this. Well, not recently. We still going through this COVID, like COVID-19. Like I don't know. So, you got all these conspiracy theories out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard a couple.
Which it may be true to some of what they're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm telling y'all right now, people dying, man. Like, forget all the conspiracy theories. Just look at the human side of it for a minute. People are dying from whatever it may be.
Whatever it is.
Call it what you want to.
Right.
Call it the 5G. Call it whatever. People dying.
People are dying.
And so the fact that people are dying from whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a virus. People dying from it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to at least acknowledge that. Like if you don't acknowledge death, how can you enjoy life?
At the bare minimum, like
yeah.
Cause the last time that I saw a report, it was maybe 250,000 people.
Yeah, worldwide,
250,000 people. That's crazy, G. That's a lot of people.
But I'm telling you, like
families, that's 250,000 families.
Whether you look at what's behind it or not, like I'm real big on like making sure you do your due diligence research.
Yeah.
Find out that I'm a truth seeker. I am.
Yeah.
But right now, the truth is people dying.
That is the truth. That is the truth. But I'm that guy.
All right, no, I was waiting. That's why I brought it up.
I know you brought this up for me.
I did.
Look, really, to solve an issue, you really have to know causality.
Okay.
So us really kind of, I'm going to call it filtering through the conspiracy theories. I think it's a necessary and needed process.
Yeah, I mean,
for a solution.
Yeah. Okay. What? Let's look at the word causality because you lied that up for me, the causality part, and I appreciate
just
that.
Like,
what's the cause of this illness?
Exactly.
What's the cause of?
And therein lies the umpteen conspiracy theories.
There are quite a bit.
I had an Uber driver about a month and a half ago. He broke this shit down to a degree, and it made total sense.
Yeah.
Total sense.
Yeah. This is the thing about me. Like I'm one to err on the side that if I don't see it,
Yeah.
if I'm not if I don't experience it, then I'm not saying it's not true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like I can't 100% say that this is the truth.
Yeah. Right.
You know, because you know they say think about seeing and hearing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I need to see it, but I also need to do when I see it, I need to have the right context.
Right.
And the right perspective. I guess to say if I see something. So I'm not like all these conspiracies like 5G. Look, I want y'all to go back and look. I've been talking about 5G for years. Like
that's what I'm trying to
like this isn't just
5G has been around for a minute.
Yeah, but before, so you think this is my thing? You think all of a sudden, like 5G's been around for a long time. Now people say, well, it have been around in the size or the capacity that's been around. But I'm telling you right now, 5G has been around for a long time.
Maybe not in the States.
It's been around for a long time, bro. I've been talking about 5G at least for a good solid year and a half myself. Now I've been knowing about 5G for at least solid 2 years.
Yeah, I've
plus,
known about it for a year.
2+ years.
I'm at least a year.
So the thing is, like, I'm not saying that these conspiracies can't be true.
Right.
But this is all I'm saying. Like, why are we so reactive? Like, if I'm gonna sound like a victim blaming when I say this. I'm not finna get on that horse right now to victim blame because I've been off for a minute. But what I will say is this: why wait until you start bleeding, or why wait until you start hurting to start healing?
I will say this:
you understand what I'm saying?
Obama had a plan in place. Trump fucked that off.
Yeah. Look, one thing about Obama, whether you like he planned. He was a planner.
Oh yeah,
he was a planner. Matter of fact, he had a lot of plans that people don't know about, but he was a planner. He was a planner. Obama was a planner, but that plan went all the way back to the Bush era though, because Bush was like the one that kind of discovered that we need not discovered, but was like we need to have something along the lines.
No, you didn't word that correctly.
I know I didn't.
He didn't freaking.
I'm not saying discover. Let me rephrase that.
It was a hot button topic around election period.
And he read a book too. And he also read a book that was about this. Look, I'm just looking back over time, bro. It's past. It happened. It happened,
I missed you, Kev. I really did.
You did?
I missed this.
Oh, you did?
I missed this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The challenge is like the challenge of...
Yeah, we just going back and forth.
Got you. And I missed it too. Because I'm thinking like, hold on, well, Bush could have been true, could have been a hot topic, but he also read a book. And in that book, it talked about it. But see, this is the thing about what's going on right now.
What book did he read?
I can't think of the name. But matter of fact, the doctor did an interview on another podcast, the Joe Rogan show, where he talked about, if you go look at it, they've always, this is the thing about this, whatever we call the COVID-19. Look, throughout history, society has had plagues, viruses, outbreaks, all that. A lot of sanitation came from the 1900s or early 1800s, 1900s,
exactly.
Around the fact that when you had polio,
right?
All those different. We've been through this as a society.
There's nothing new under the sun.
So because we've been through it as a society, the fact that the person that's supposed to run the country takes the plan away to deal with stuff like this is appalling. It is.
Very.
Plain and simple.
Because
we reacting again. We still reacting. We reacting
again. We did this, and I want to say I saw this. It was an outbreak. I forget which virus, but I want to say it was I want to say like 1932. There was a quarantine.
Yeah.
And this famous female poet, she wrote a poem. She said, we're all in our houses, working on ourselves, reading our books. So I'm like, wow, look how history is repeat itself. So there's really nothing new under the sun. I see what it means.
But the thing is, you have to be able to look at everything that's been under the sun. Like a lot of times, people don't go back and look at history. History is a great determinant of your future behavior.
Oh, yeah.
Period. Like it's a great factor to predict future behaviors, looking at the history of something. And so what I look at the most is the rhythm of
that's a skill.
which one?
Not everybody has that.
Which one? To look at history in that way?
To look at history and analyze it to a degree, and then forecast behavior, future behavior. Not everybody can do that.
But think about forecasting future behavior. You can look at past behavior. Like I guess that's a skill that you.
Yeah, that's the skill.
Just when light bulb went off, it just went off.
That.
So I just really look at right now where we at with this virus. Like really take this time. Like so, you're gonna hear some people say take this time to build your business. Period. Right?
Oh God, I'm one of them people.
Build your business. Build all that. See, I'm gonna go on the opposite of this. I'm gonna say take time to build yourself, because in business you have to have yourself. You are your most valuable asset. You are, Josh. You're your most valuable.
I can't even argue.
He can't.
I can't even argue.
It's hard too. So I feel like you can do both.
Exactly. Here's my argument. Do both.
You can do both, but I feel like if you go. Whether you go heavy on one side,
please go strong on self.
Whether you go heavy on one side, like both of them can reward you in the end, if done properly.
And I'm gonna tell you the proper way: go self first. Trying to go business is not gonna work out.
I'm telling you, yeah.
It's like trying to build a bridge while standing on it. It's not.
I mean, sometimes in business it's like that, bro.
Ooh, and you just got to figure that shit out.
Like, I will say that if you can build a good foundation of self, building the bridge to business is a lot simpler. Yep. If you have the right foundation of self, because a lot of times in business, your personality shows up in your business.
It's gonna have to.
Like,
it's just an extension
how you operate in your business is going to show up. I'm sorry, how you operate yourself is going to show up in how you operate your business. Mm-hmm. And so if you do not have a good sense of self, you will have overload, you will have burnout, you'll wonder why people is not doing business with you. It's because you're always showing up looking tired.
Yeah. Or real life, like you're not punctual in real life.
You're not gonna be
punctual in business.
Seriously. It's
right.
I used to struggle with that.
If you're not disciplined in finances in your personal life,
you're not gonna be disciplined in business.
You're not in business. So, get those, nobody knows you better than you, so get those things that you need to work on. Use this time to smash those.
And that's a good thing. That's a good segue into really, I'm gonna give you some keys that I have taken over the years to build myself up for business. I'll let you do the business side or whatever. But for myself in business, I mean, while you're at home, because there's a lot of people at home right now, the one thing you have to learn in business, and also while you're at home working, is you have to build a routine.
Yep.
Some people say, "Well, I got a checklist." Look,
that's cool.
It's cool to have checklists. It's cool to have action steps. It's cool to have all that. You have to have a plan. But the thing is, are you taking action on your plan?
Right.
Because an action plan don't mean anything if you're not taking action.
Are you implementing the process?
So I say build a routine. I'm gonna give you my routine that I typically go to. I had a pre-routine before COVID hit. Mm-hmm. It changed up a little bit, but I still have a routine.
Right.
Because before I was an administrative teacher at a school, an educator, I was an entrepreneur for 4 years. So I had to learn how to build a routine. Number one, the calendar is your boss.
Yep.
Period. Time is your boss. Like, time management, doing things in a timely manner is the boss. Like, that's point blank, period. So, number one, first thing about creating a routine, set a time to get up every day. Now, for me, pre-COVID, my time would be around 5 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. To give me about 30 minutes to self, meditate, all the good things. Then I start getting ready for my day or whatever. And my day, and I typically get in the car and drive an hour and listen to an audiobook. So, so I listen to an audiobook or some motivational. Mm-hmm. I only do motivational, audiobooks, stuff like that. So that's part of I'm giving y'all my routine. So then after that, that's the work day. But now that I'm at home working, I still have to go through the same process, but I don't have to wake up at 5.
Right.
So I wake up at about, some days, depending on the day, some days 6:30, 7.
Yeah.
Some days it's been about 8, but I'm just being real. Like, I have been taking time to self, and one thing that I've been taking time to do is rest. One of my biggest flaws, everyone knows is about me if you know me personally. one of my biggest